Good afternoon, everyone. It is about 1 o'clock. I am doing this video to talk a little bit about marketing. That's something that you all have shown interest in. And how do I do it and what do I do? So, first of all, I'm so happy to have you as a part of my team. We are positively passionate for Sense. Um, I know that we're going to do great things in Scentsy World. So, here we go with this little training video. So, um, your biggest marketing tool, of course, is your catalog. So, always have a catalog with you. What I do is keep a catalog in my purse. So I always have one with me. You can keep more than one if you want to give some away. But if you always have one in your purse, you can make sure that you're able to show your products when you find someone who may be interested in your products. So that's the number one thing. Keep a catalog in your purse or your bag or whatever it is that you carry. It doesn't have to be a purse, obviously. So keep a catalog with you always so that you are able to answer questions. You're always going to want to have your website available to share. And because everyone's not going to order directly from you, some people are going to order on your website, which is great because then you're hands off. You don't have to worry about that. So, but if you have your catalog with you, you can always show things, you can always suggest things, and you can always answer questions about the products that people may have. Okay, so that's the number one thing. Keep your catalog with you. Keep a catalog with you. Wherever you are, keep it with you. So the next thing that I do is I I've invited you all to several Facebook groups that are helpful. So I'm going to show you some of the ones that I have invited you to that are helpful to me. Okay, so the first one is, let me see if I can turn this light off so you can see this better. I don't know if you can see it, but it is all about samples. Can you see that? Anyway, the Facebook page is all about samples and it's for consultants. And in that Facebook page, they talk about everything samples, how to make different samples. You see people's examples of their samples that they have created, as well as they have files that you can download to print labels for your samples. So let me show you. I should have pulled this out earlier, but this is one that I created, and this is just a sample of washer whiffs. So it's just, I ordered these foil packets off of Amazon. So I can send you all the link to that if you're interested in that. I just ordered these foil packets and then I got these labels. So you get the Avery labels, Avery shipping labels. Okay. So they're the Avery shipping labels and they are the 2" by 4". So you get your labels. You get these little foil packages, and then I just put a scoop of washer whiffs in each of these packages, and then I download the labels from the All About Samples Facebook page, and then I just label them whatever the scent is. You can search by scent, you can search by product. So say you want to do washer whiffs, so you would just search by washer whiffs and whatever scent you have. I happen to have, these are lavender cotton. So I was able to search there to find lavender cotton labels. Another thing that I use from there, so these are samples of whatever our sprays are. So this particular one is Scentsy Fresh. So again, I ordered the little bottles, little spray bottles on Amazon. And I can send you that information as well. And then I just downloaded the label from All About Samples about Amazon Rain Scentsy Fresh, and then I poured them in the bag in this bottle. I used my labels, I printed out my labels, and I pasted them on this bottle. So that's something really simple that I do for marketing. When I usually have a party, what I do is I make a package for the guests and for the hostess. So I put together a bunch of samples, the catalog, some information about joining, some information about hosting parties, all those kinds of things I put together in a package and I mail them out. So what I use, this is actually a larger one than I use. I have ones that are on the way coming because I ran out of my smaller ones that I use. But these are just bubble mailers. Again, Amazon. So this size is a little bit bigger. This size is 8.5 by 12. So the ones that I usually use, I believe they're like 6 by 12 or 6 by 9. I think they're 6 by 12. So anyway, you can see that your catalog fits in there. And then, like I said, I just get together a bunch of samples and put them in there. So that's what I do when I'm having a party. Something else that I made from my samples, I ordered again from Amazon, these little jars. And so I made my own samples with these small jars. So I just use my wax bars that I have in the different scents. I usually order bars in all the scents for the new season, the new release bars. And then I just make my own samples. So there's just a sticker on the front and I wrote what the scent is. And then I packaged these, a bunch of these little ones in my hostess pack. So what I send to my hostess, she gets a bunch of different ones, maybe 6 of them, something like that. But they're really small. And again, I ordered those jars from Amazon so I can show you that as well. Another group on Facebook that's really good is called Scent Support for Scentsy. Scented Support for Scentsy Consultants. So that's another group that I invited you all to. So just take a little bit of time to go on Facebook, look at the groups I invited you to. I invited you to groups that I personally use and I have found to be helpful for me in my business. Just people have all kinds of examples of things that they've done. They have all kind of ways that they've learned to do their business, ways that they have improved their business. So it's just helpful to see someone else and what they do. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. I always say that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. There are many, many people who have been doing Scentsy for many, many years and it's working for them and they do it. And so we don't have to reinvent the wheel. We can just learn from what they're doing and build on what we know and our knowledge of Scentsy. So those are two groups on Facebook that I use. The first one is Scented Support for Scentsy Consultants, and the other one is All About Samples. Okay, so those are two groups that will help you. Again, I make samples. You don't have to do that, but it's something that I do. I'm just telling you the things that I do, and I pass them out. So when there's a scent of the month, I make samples from the scent of the month bar, and I pass them out. You just melt down your bars. What I do is use like a kind of a double boiler method. So I get a pot of water. I put a glass measuring cup in the pot. I put the bar inside the measuring cup and I melt it down. And then I have molds that I use. Let me see. This one is the one that I use. So these are my scent of the month samples that I made. And this one's dirty because this is the one that I use. But this is the mold that I use. And I think I ordered these off Amazon too. You can order any kind of silicone mold is what it is. You can find whatever shape you want, whatever size you want. Excuse me. Of course, you don't want them to be too big because you don't want to have each little sample be like a huge sample. You just want it to be about the size of a cube or smaller, just so it's something to try out for your customers. So that's something I do. I do the scent of the month, make samples from the scent of the month bars, and then I pass them out. The little plastic bags that I put them in, I got those at Dollar Tree in the craft section. I believe you get 20 of they're little tiny bags, at the Dollar Tree. You get 20 of them in a package for $1. That's what I use to put my wax samples in when I'm passing them out. Another thing is Pinterest. Pinterest is awesome and amazing for pictures. Search for whatever warmer it is you're looking for. Search Scentsy Fall Winter 2020 and all kinds of pictures will come up that you can use to share on your social media. Another thing is, of course, your workstation. So that's always your first line, is to go to your workstation. Your workstation in news and marketing has pictures and descriptions and everything that you'll need for your business. So those are other resources that I use. I just post. I post all the time. You guys see my posts all the time. I post. If it's not Scentsy, it's my family. Those are the things. It's God, my family, and Scentsy. Those are the things that you see on my social media on a regular basis. And ironically, today is the day that I sent out the challenge for you all to sell the Scentsy system for $35, and I've already got orders for 2 just because I posted. And another thing I do is follow up. So you may have had someone that said, oh, I'm interested in buying this, but not right now. I can't do it right now. So a quick text message, a quick email saying, oh, we have this going on right now. Are you still interested? I just wanted to let you know that we have this bundle for $35. You get a small warmer, a mini warmer, and 3 bars. Just reminding people. It's not really bugging people. I'm the same person that I used to think, I don't want to bug people about this. If they wanted it, they would come to me. But that's not necessarily true. People are not going to always come to you because they want something. People's lives are busy. They don't have Scentsy on their brain like I have Scentsy on my brain every day. So me sending them a text message or reminder, oh, hey, would you like me to send you a catalog? Send them a catalog in the mail. Most times when they get the catalog in the mail, they're going to go, oh, okay, thank you, and you could follow up maybe a week or 2 afterwards that that they've received it and say, hey, did you get your catalog? If you have any questions, let me know. That's it. I'm not saying, do you have an order for me? I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying, did you receive what I sent you? And do you have any questions? Or if you have any questions, I'm here to answer your questions. And I just leave it at that. But again, today, because I do follow up and because I do post on my social media on a regular basis, I have already sold 2 of those bundles that I challenged you all to sell. So it does work. Of course, I have to put in something to do it. I have to put in something to make it work. So I have to put in my time. I have to put in get past my fears of rejection and people saying no. I have to get past people not wanting to hear what I have to say. I have to get past people not responding to my text messages or responding to my emails. But it's fine, because for every no that somebody doesn't want to do it, I still put it on their mind. And that's the way I think about it now. I don't think of it as rejection anymore. I don't think of it as, oh, they don't want to hear from me, they don't want it. I just think of it as, it's not right now. They're not interested right now. But I have put it on their mind, and maybe later on they will decide that this is something that they want. So again, I use the Amy app, which is part of Scentsy. If you go to your workstation, you will see that it will give you a free trial. So I would suggest that you try it. You don't have to stay with it if it's not something that you use or not something that you like, but I would suggest that you try it. So I'm going to show you when you go to your menu on your workstation, go to account, and then I don't know if you can see this at all. So you're going to go to account and you'll see 2 things. One is Photify and one is Sell with Amy. Go ahead and start the trial for the Sell with Amy. It's a phenomenal follow-up system. It's what I use to do my follow-up. So as you can see right here, so I just went into my Amy app. To me, it's worth it. I believe it's less than $10 a month, I believe, for the membership if you stay with it. So this is my to-do list. So every day I get a to-do list, and this is the easiest way that I can do follow-up. It's a no-brainer. I don't have to think about, okay, when was the last time this person purchased something, because Amy does all of that for me. When is the last time I reached out to this person? Amy does all of that for me. What was this person's order the last time they ordered? Amy does all of that for me. So to me, it's worth it because it has helped me. Literally, I did a follow up to someone. I don't do it. I believe it shows up about every 2 months for you to follow up with the person when they haven't ordered for a while. And I followed up with this person. Literally, this person ordered something from me like 4 years ago. And I did the follow up. I did it like the first 2 months. And then I waited maybe 3 months or maybe 4 months. And then I followed up again. But because I was consistent in my follow up, this person placed an order with me. 4 years ago was the last time this person ordered. So I'm saying that to let you know that it does work when you follow up with people. And after a while, I start asking people, this is Scentsy. I'm following up with you for Scentsy. If you don't want me to follow up with you anymore, just tell me and I will take you off of my list. So I have had, out of all the people that I follow up with, I've had one person tell me, I'm not interested anymore. Take me off the list. And I did. So I don't send that person emails anymore. I don't send that person text messages anymore. But everybody else is like, oh no, you can keep following up with me. I don't want anything right now, but I may want something later. So that's the thing. You can follow up and stop looking at it. It's all your perspective. That's what our whole season is about, perspective. So change your perspective. If you are interested in continuing and doing your follow-up, go ahead and check out Sell with Amy. Just do the trial. If it doesn't work for you, then cancel it. So that's all I have. If you have any other questions, please let me know. I am home on vacation this week, so you can call me anytime and let me know. I'm going to go ahead and upload this video, and then I will send you all the link. Take care and have a beautiful rest of the week.